I will say I've always had a soft spot for Candace.
Oh gosh, I
I
mean, one of the best housewives I think ever. I think when I talked about Chanel Ayan, I think Candace is up there with the greats.
Yeah, and just what she's actually done musically is like she's not just taking advantage of having a platform. She's actually like pursuing music, and as a musician, I'm like no, she's working hard. Like she's taking voice lessons, she's practicing, she's on tour, she's collaborating with other artists. Like she's really doing it, and it's really I love seeing that because again like as an artist seeing housewives that are like I want to do a song, it doesn't hurt me, but I look at them and I'm like that must be nice to have all this money and just decide one day you're going to put out a song and it has millions of streams because you have that platform, you know.
Right.
And it's kind of not good, but it performs really well anyway. But I really like seeing a housewife like grinding it out, doing it, like 100%. So
Yeah.
I really like Candace.
Yeah, I mean, side note, like what of the like housewives songs, is there one to you that like maybe is like the cheese it can be super cheesy because most of them are, but maybe Candace and Candy aside, because they're like legitimate musicians.
Oh, right.
But
Totally.
like of the other housewives singles, is there one that you just like kind of have a little bit of a guilty pleasure for?
Oh my gosh. I mean, no. I think the rest are pretty bad.
I mean,
I will say I love a good like live Luann performance
yes.
of
Anything.
Anything, but the one that's with the class.
Money Can't Buy You class.
Yeah, Money Can't Buy You class. That's like for sure. I enjoy seeing her do it live. But what is the one where I think it was OC. She sang it as like a proposal song.
Oh,
It was like
gosh.
who was that?
I can't.
Who did that?
I'm blanking on that. I can't remember.
I am too.
A proposal song. I mean, well, because Ashley, also had a single. Like she tried to do the musical thing. Like it was like the first or second season. It was like,
oh yeah, she sang at Pride, didn't she?
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what it was called. Like it's called like Milk and Honey or like.
Okay,
it was something,
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it was something wild. She was definitely not the talented as
Coffee
Candace.
and Love.
Coffee and Love. What do they say? Milk and Honey. I mean, kind of close.
So just a remix. Oh my God. Yeah, I need to find out what that other song is. But I don't think I've heard the whole thing, the OC one. I just remember her in the booth singing it, and it was so bad. And then after she was done, she was like, I get the chills every time.
Oh, what I'm guessing, I don't know this for a fact because I probably have blanked her out. But Gretchen Rossi, I feel like it might have been when she proposed to Slade.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay, and she's back on Ultimate Girls Trip on this next season, on season 4. They just announced her as part of the cast.
I forgot about that.
Very interesting because I think she's like QAnon, and I think I'm not sure, like, one, why we need to give her a platform again, and two, I don't know if you've seen any photos of her, but she facetunes like crazy in a place where like she has no nose on the photos. And so It's like, I don't know what she's going to look like on this series. I feel like she's going to have to really do some scrubbing of her social media content as of late.
She needs to start slowly backing off the Facetune so that when we see her on TV, it's not like,
Shocking.
Who is that?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, no, there's so many like just crazy songs, and sometimes I forget about them, and then I like thought I liked it because I've heard it so much on the show, and then I like play it on Spotify and I'm like, oh gosh, this does not play well when it doesn't have the visual. I mean, it doesn't play well in general, but also I'm realizing that why didn't we go see Candace when she came to Nashville at City Winery?
I know. I think I was going to a different show that night, but there was also, did she reschedule that one?
I don't know.
Because she had one last year that rescheduled, but I don't know if it happened or if that was the reschedule.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, if she comes again, we have to go and check her out
Yeah.
because that's a must. We have to see that
Yeah.
show.
And she better pull out a triangle.
Triangle.
Like, she needs to get emotional during one of her songs and pull out a napkin and fold it in a triangle and start dabbing the corners of her eyes.
And it just needs to like be bigger than the microphone and
like a massive one.
So people
maybe
can
one of her
really see.
dancers can bring it out, like, and then dab her eye.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, yeah, no, that's amazing. I do love her. I think she delivers all the one-liners.
Yes.
I mean, her confessionals. I could watch like an entire episode of just her in the confessionals. So
I know.
I love her.